When I was in high school, I was recruited to play percussion in the advanced band. Now, playing percussion in band is so much fun. There are so many toys to play with, from the timpani to the bells to the drums to the little wood blocks to the triangles. There's so many fun instruments to play in percussion. I remember there was one song in particular that had a really complicated but interesting snare drum part, and I was supposed to be playing it. I practiced and I worked really hard to get that snare drum part just right. And when I was able to be very comfortable with it, I had a couple of my friends who were not in band come down to the band room and check out my snare drum part, because it was awesome. My friends didn't quite look at it that way. They had very polite smiles, and immediately after I got done playing what I thought was a really good performance, they looked at me and said, "Hey, what do you want to do for dinner?" Like, ooh. You know what, though? A couple of weeks later, when the band performed that song, I actually got a lot of compliments, and those same friends were like, "Wow, that was a really good song. We really enjoyed it." See, each instrument in a band has its unique part that it plays in the band. It has its own role, it has its own sound, it has its own texture. And sometimes just listening to those individual parts, although to some people may sound interesting, on the whole lack context. They lack the magic that we enjoy in music, right? If the snare drum and the tuba both played the exact same part, we would kind of lose interest, because it all sounds the same. The impact that music has on us as people, and the reason that we love listening to our favorite song, is the fact that each instrument plays its own part. The snare drum and its complex rhythms, to the warm bass notes that the tuba brings, to the dancing high notes that the flutes play, to the long ring of the gong. Each of those parts is an important part in making the magic of music. And if each of those parts are played together, following the conductor, you get some of the most amazing performances. You know, music and art in general is a celebration of different things, differences working together, right? As a society and a church, we all are different. We come from different backgrounds, we vote differently, we have different opinions on just about everything. And you know, God created us unique individuals. He gave us all different talents and different viewpoints and strengths and weaknesses. This is what makes life interesting and colorful and beautiful. We can use these differences to tear us apart or to isolate us. Or we can accept and embrace these differences. We can learn from each other, we can love each other, we can respect each other. And with Jesus Christ as our focus and our leader, we can gracefully thrive. The song that I have for us today is not a praise and worship song as we have listened to in the past. This is a piece of music that was put together by Laura Campbell. She used 225 different musicians from 29 different countries. And as we enjoy this rendition of Holt's Second Suite in F, movement number 2, Song Without Words, I pray that we all consider how we can come together, how we can love each other, and how we can celebrate our differences in the unity that Jesus Christ gives us.